Yo, what up, though? The Minnesota Vikings beat the Chicago Bears tonight. They swept the Bears. They moved to 12-2. The final score was 12-30. And the Minnesota Vikings offense heated up in the second half of this football game. But the Minnesota Vikings offense, to me, was out of sync today, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Sam Darnold was off target today. JJ had a crucial drop when Sam Darnold threw him a nice pad dinner at the 2 yard line. JJ just dropped the ball. Jordan Addison had a crucial drop too, though. But in the second half, the Minnesota Vikings offense got it together, man, and they put up 30 points on the Chicago Bears, man. The Minnesota Vikings run game came alive in the second half too. Aaron Jones finished with 86 rushing yards, and he had a touchdown. Cam Akers had 24 rushing yards. He also had a touchdown. And Sam Darnold with 24 for 40, man, with one touchdown pass and one interception, man. Sam Darnold, he ain't played good, but he wasn't no train wreck, though. And Sam Darnold, no matter how he played in the first or second quarter, he kept on playing football, and he heated up in the late third quarter going to the fourth quarter, man. So the Minnesota Vikings is in a good spot right now, man. And the Minnesota Vikings defense held the Chicago Bears offense in check, unlike last time, man. Last time, DJ Moore went crazy. Last time, Caleb Williams threw for 300 something passing yards. But this time around, ain't none of that happened, man. DJ Moore had 46 receiving yards, and Caleb Williams threw the ball 31 times with one touchdown pass, man. He was 18 for 31. And the Minnesota Vikings also got a strip sack on Caleb Williams, man. The Minnesota Vikings played a good game today. It's some things they need to clean up. Like, I seen too many penalties, man, like offsides, false start, illegal formation. I seen illegal formation and false start way too many damn times against Chicago Bears, man. We really need to fix them damn penalties, man. And special teams. Special teams need to work on some things. And when I say special teams, I'm not talking about the kicker, because the kicker was perfect today. I'm talking about special team on defense and offense, damn it. The Minnesota Vikings got a penalty for running to the Chicago Bears kicker that gave them an automatic first down. Like, we can't be having that. And it was like after they own 15 or 12 yard line. It was something like that, but we can't be having that. We got to clean that up. At that point of the field on 4th and 2, don't even try to block the damn punter. Like, just let them punt the ball and just put your hands up. And when we were punting the football, the Chicago Bears had a free rusher that damn near killed our damn punter, man. Ain't nobody blocking, and it was a block. It was a block punt. That what gave Chicago Bears the touchdowns they got, man. But the Minnesota Vikings held Chicago Bears throughout the whole game, really, to 2 field goals, honestly, though. The Minnesota Vikings defense played good today, man. The run game was a little shaky. DeAndre Swift has some success on the ground. He ran for 80 yards on 19 carries. But overall, though, the Minnesota Vikings defense showed up and showed out. And the Minnesota Vikings offense got heated up in the second half of this football game. And the Minnesota Vikings moved to 12-2. The Minnesota Vikings is getting closer to that number one seed into the NFC North. Because right now they keep in pace of the Detroit Lions and the Eagles, man. The Eagles and the Lions, both teams are 12-2, just like the Minnesota Vikings. So that spot for the number one seed is going to come down to the wire, man. But if y'all like this video, y'all leave a comment. And the Minnesota Vikings moved to 12-2, man. Next week we is at Seattle. And I'm not sure if Geno Smith play or not. Because last night when he played against the Green Bay Packers, Geno Smith got hurt and Sam Howell came in, and Sam Howell was a damn train wreck. I hope we see Sam Howell next week. Because at the end of the day, I want the Minnesota Vikings to keep on getting W's so we can get that number one seed. In week 18, we can win the NFC North, man. But y'all like this video, leave a comment, and y'all let me know, what do the Minnesota Vikings need to work on moving forward, or the Minnesota Vikings don't need to work on nothing, in your opinion. But the Vikings move to 12-2, man. We getting closer to that NFC North title and that number one seed. Let's keep on winning these football games and getting these W's.